Jake had always been a social drinker. He loved going out with his friends, having a good time, and letting loose. But one night, things went terribly wrong. Jake had been drinking heavily at a local bar when he got into an argument with a group of strangers. The argument quickly turned into a fight, and Jake found himself outnumbered and outmatched. He was punched, kicked, and beaten with a broken bottle, and he had no chance of defending himself. When the police arrived, they found Jake lying on the ground, bleeding and barely conscious. He was rushed to the hospital, where he was placed in critical care. His injuries were severe. He had a broken nose, a fractured skull, and numerous cuts and bruises all over his body. For days, Jake lay in the hospital, unconscious and fighting for his life. His friends and family were devastated by what had happened, and they prayed for his recovery. But the doctors were unsure if Jake would ever wake up again. The damage to his brain was extensive, and they were worried that he might not be able to recover. Slowly, Jake started to show signs of improvement. He opened his eyes, and he was able to move his fingers and toes. But the road to recovery was long and painful. He had to undergo numerous surgeries and physical therapy sessions, and he was never the same again. Jake's life had been changed forever by that one night of heavy drinking and poor decision-making. He realized that he had been lucky to survive and that he had been given a second chance. He worked hard to recover and to make something of his life, but he never forgot the lessons he had learned. For Jake, the experience was a wake-up call. He realized that he needed to take responsibility for his actions and that he needed to be more careful in the future. He learned that one mistake can have lasting consequences and that he had to be mindful of his choices. In the end, Jake's story was a cautionary tale about the dangers of excessive drinking and the importance of taking care of oneself.